Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 2025 Winter Recital here at Space City School of Music. We are super excited to have our students perform. We are always excited to have our students perform, but we are extra excited this year because this winter recital is actually the biggest recital we have ever done in the history of our school. So that is awesome. We have over 60 students performing throughout all three of our shows today. And so it's just really cool to see that. When we got all the signups coming in online, made me a little bit nervous at first, but we got it organized and figured out. So we're ready to rock and roll today. A couple things I just want to announce. One, you probably saw them outside or got a text message. We have our friends at No-Tel Inn Coffee set up outside. They are offering free drip coffee if you need a caffeine hit. And they're also selling espresso drinks as well. So at any point in the show, if you'd like to take a little break and go check them out, they would love to see you. But we're going to have some amazing students performing, but we want the applause for our last student to be just as loud as the applause for our first student. So we understand Christmas time, everybody's schedules are hectic, but if you could stay to the very end and show our students support and appreciation, we would appreciate you back. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and get our first students going. And you might be wondering, who are the students on stage? Well, it's all three of them. We have the Kisa family. We have Dad Joel on the drums. We got Bernie on the keys and Aubrey on the guitar. So they're going to rock and roll for y'all. Y'all give it up for the Kisa family.
I just want you for my Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. My name is Matthew Coleman. I am a piano teacher here at Space City School of Music. And first, man, I got the pleasure to introduce my friend Abigail. Me and Abigail, we've been working together for about a year now, and now we're kind of making the transition where we're leaving some beginner piano to some more advanced piano. And today we're going to be playing the song "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Please give it up for Abigail.
All right, good afternoon. To my right, we have Miss Layla. Oh, I'm Miss Andrea, sorry. You've probably seen me running around. I teach vocals and piano here at Space City School of Music. This is Layla's, I already lost count. It's not her first rodeo, and neither is it her first recital. She'll be singing a song from a TV show cartoon called Steven Universe. I love that show. It has really good music for both piano players and singers. She'll be singing a pretty serious song. It's sad, and when she came up to me with it, I wanted to drift away. I'm like, okay, you know that's a sad song, right? She goes, yeah, I still want to do it. I'm like, awesome, let's do it. But the responsibility with this is you have to show the emotion, and what we've been doing, playing around with it in class has really wowed me, and I'm really excited for her to show you her progress with this song. Everyone, give it up for Layla.
Garden, let's play a game. I'll show you how it's done. Here in the garden, stand very still. This'll be so much fun. And then she smiled, that's what I'm after. The smile in her eye, the sound of her laughter. Happy to listen, happy to play, happily watching her drift away. Happily waiting, all on my own, under the endless sky. Counting the seconds, standing alone, as thousands of years go by. Happily wondering, night after night, is this how it works? Am I doing it right? Happy to listen, happy to stay, happily watching her drift away. You keep on turning pages for people who don't care, people who don't care about you. And still it takes you ages to see that no one's there, see that no one's there, see that no one's there. Everyone's gone on without you. Finally something, finally news about how this story ends. She doesn't exist now, survived by her son and all of her brand new friends. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that cool? And isn't that cruel? And aren't I a fool to have happy to listen, happy to stay, happily watching her drip, drip, drip away.
All right. I'm back. Hope you're not tired of me just yet. All right. To my right, I have Layla's brother, Ari, who's been taking piano with me for about a year or so, probably a little bit more. And he's been learning a song that if you like old school Disney, like the Aristocats, you're going to recognize this song. It's Scales and Arpeggios. One of my favorites. I love pulling it out for Christmas. And Ari has been such a good student with, focusing in class, just doing as he's told and working over. It's hard to repeat the same thing over and over and over again, but that's practice. And I appreciate the hard work he's been giving me this past year. Everyone, give it up for Ari.
Hello, everybody. I'm Angel. I'm one of the drum instructors here at Space City School of Music. Today, we have Owen. He is one of my most advanced students. He's going to be playing Glorious by B.J. Putnam. So the story behind this song is when I was his age and learning drums as well, I learned this song. It's a hard song, and I hope y'all enjoy.
Make it loud and Jesus, we shout your name.
go. All right. So, to my left, we have Miss Emily Totman. Her journey has been a very fun one. Rude. There we go. Okay, that's more like it. Now, Emily has been working really hard on refining just her technique overall. We started with musical theater, but then I went more into my wheelhouse, which is more like classical stuff, which is good. It's universal. It's great. And she really wowed me with her German piece last time, and now we're slowly creeping back into musical theater with the golden age of musical theater. We will be performing, yes, it's a duet. We will be performing Stepsister's Lament from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. This one's fun, all right? Enjoy.
Why would a fella want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty?
Why can't a fella ever once prefer a solid girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fella ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink,
But not any pinker than a rose is.
her skin may be delicate and soft,
But not any softer than a doe's is.
her neck is no wider than a swan's.
She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella going crazy?
Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man?
What's the matter with the man?
What's the matter with the man?
All right. Next, we have my friend Josiah. This is Josiah's first recital, and he's been working super hard. We're going to be playing We Three Kings, and I'm super proud of this guy. He's always coming to class nice and practiced up, nice and prepared, and it's truly, truly a pleasure being able to work with Josiah. So yeah, give it up for Josiah.
right, y'all got a double feature of me, but it's not about me, it's about my students. All right, to my left we have Liliana. Liliana started off as a piano student, and she's always been so quick to learn, and she always comes ready and like just with a can-do attitude, and I've always loved that about her. But when she came back, she's like, I want to do voice. And I'm like, awesome, let's do voice then. So one thing that I've discovered about her is that she likes more R&B type of music. And when she said that, I'm like, oh, I know the perfect song, Stay by Rihanna. And then I asked her, do you want the track or do you want me to play? She goes, I want you to play. I'm like, all right, awesome. So this will be like an ensemble, a group effort. Everyone give it up for Liliana.
All along it was a fever, a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. Yeah, it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. Yeah, it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Ooh, the reason I hold on. 'Cause I need this hold gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. 'Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. Yeah, it takes me all the way. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
All right. Like I said, I hope you're not sick of me. All right, so to my right we have Allie. Allie and I have not been, teacher and student for too long, but she is actually the last student I teach every week, and I appreciate just her laughter and her willing to just mess up and keep going. One of my favorite things is when she goes, oh, not that one, but she keeps going. So this is your first recital? Yeah, it's her first recital, and she'll be playing Away in a Manger, and she told me that she wanted to dedicate this to somebody. Who were you going to dedicate this to?
My grandma, she's turning 92.
Happy birthday, Grandma. All right, this one's for you. Everyone give it up for Allie.
My name is Josh Harris, and I am one of the drum instructors here at the Space City School of Music. And to my right here, I have the privilege to introduce to you Mr. Oliver Moe. Oliver has been with me since, I believe, September. I've had the privilege to actually take over his instruction from one of our previous instructors. And ever since then, it's been super fun. It's been super fun just to work with him and getting to see him grow. And today, we're actually going to be diving into the realm of hip-hop. I believe it's our first hip-hop song of the day, and this is going to be Moto, so please enjoy.
I could write a record full of radio songs, do a bunch of features that my label would love, do a bunch of features that I don't even like, just to build up the hype. Yeah, I could sell my house and move out to LA, get inside of rooms with the biggest of names, hire 50 people just to give me advice on the way I should write. Sounds like a nightmare if you ask me. Yeah. Went from my bedroom to the big leagues. You know how many times that I was told things wouldn't work but worked out. Having cold feet didn't keep me from success but delayed it some. I used to be the guy who killed to get it #1. I had to hear that song's a hit before I thought it was, but nowadays I don't really give a what. Oh yeah, might catch me at the award show, eating popcorn in the back row, catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh yeah, you might see me in the same clothes I had on last week in my shame note. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. Yeah, I miss buying CDs at the store and thumbing through the cases trying to make a choice. That'll make no sense to you, well, of course. See, one man's inconvenience is another's joy. Wow, wow, how are you unemployed? Telling me to get a life, you should look at yours. Yup, congratulations, you can raise your voice. Hope you break both of your legs falling off your horse. Oh, snap. This is the industry where it ain't how big you are, it's how big you seem. Where people sacrifice the art trying to chase a dream, and they wonder why their music's lacking creativity. Oh yeah, would've gave anything to be respected by the artists I was listening to, but not no more. Them days of history. Skip the red carpet, you looking for me. Oh yeah, you might catch me at the award show, eating popcorn in the back row, catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh yeah, you might see me in the same clothes I had on last week in my shame note. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. Got my feet propped up, leave my shirts untucked. I'm the boss, so what? I do what I want. You got the trophy, that's great. I'm happy for you, no hate. Still got a smile on my face, chilling in the back like, hey! Oh yeah. You might catch me at the award show, eating popcorn in the back row, catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh yeah. You might see me in the same clothes I had on last week in my shame no. Yeah. You heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto.
One of my guitar students. He's been with me for like the past year, or a little more, around there. But he's a really hard worker. He's learned a lot, and he's learning a song I was really excited to learn myself. So I'm really glad he picked this song, because I've only learned part of it. Now I know the whole thing, and so does he. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's a pretty difficult song, so yeah.
right. I'm getting my steps in today, y'all. All right. Okay, so to my right, I have Ariel. This will be Ariel's, I think, third recital. She brings me some really, interesting and challenging pieces to do. And whenever she was out sick for a little bit, she's like, I still want to do recital. I'm like, I have the perfect song for you. We're working on basically the characterization of the song. This is from the musical Heathers. It is sang by the character Heather McNamara, and it talks about, clique hierarchy in high school, middle school, which, 10 years ago, but, and how it seems catastrophist to, the kids at that point in time. Almost like a sinking boat. Everyone give it up for Ariel.
I float in a boat in a raging black ocean, low in the water with nowhere to go. The tiniest lifeboat with people I know. Cold, clammy, and crowded, the people smell desperate, will sink any minute, so someone must go. The tiniest lifeboat with people I know. Everyone's pushing, everyone's fighting, storms are approaching, there's nowhere to hide. If I say the wrong thing or I wake up and they'll throw me right over the side. I'm hugging my knees and the captain is pointing. Well, who made her captain? Still, the weakest must go. The tiniest lifeboat with people I know. The tiniest lifeboat with people I know.
Benji, me and Benji, we've been working together for about the past year now or so, and man, he's been doing excellent. He's been growing and being able to read sheet music, super hard worker, and I'm just proud of his progress. Today, though, he's gonna be playing a song we've been working on, Deck the Hall. So yeah, give it up for Benji.
I am a piano and voice instructor over at Space City School of Music. But enough about me. I actually want to brag about my wonderful student, Miss Anna Paula. And let me tell you, she has performed all over Texas. She has done stuff over at Tuts, and I am so excited about her future. So, she is going to be singing All Falls Down from the musical Chaplin. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Mr. Chaplin, you may think I'm rather small, 'cause the posh papers are falling at your feet. So go ahead and snub me, and don't return my call, and build your house on top of each. But what you gonna do when it all falls down? 'Cause I let a little rumor spread. What you gonna do if I change the name of the person sleeping in your bed? What you gonna do when I tell the tale that makes the country turn its head? Just a little gossip and just a little lie. I'll simply say little tramp is just a little spy. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? Hey there, Mr. Chaplin. Well, your act deserves applause. You wave our flag and the country is impressed. But I'm a voice among the crowd that's questioning your cause. And now I'll spread my doubts among the rest. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? And where you gonna go from there? What you gonna do when the money's gone? And who you gonna buy to care? What you gonna do when the country says, now get yourself out of here? What you gonna paint when cannot paint the town? I'm gonna wipe that smile from that famous little clown. And what's he gonna do when it all falls down? And all the king's horses and all the king's men will never put poor Charlie together again. And what's he gonna do when it all falls down?
Everything's all right? Awesome. All right, well, my name is Dane. If you haven't met me, I'm a drum teacher here, and this is my student, Keegan. We've been at our fair share of recitals together, and it's kind of progressively gotten more difficult each time, like the difficulty of the songs. But he kills it every time, and he's getting better and better, and it's really cool to see him progress. So, yeah, he's going to be playing Sleigh Ride, not the traditional version of it. It's a bit more of a upbeat rock version, so it's really fun, and he's going to kill it. Hope y'all enjoy.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with just hear the sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling, my friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along to the song about wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take the road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
to me, we have Miss Penny. Penny, anytime that she is, I tell her, hey, we gotta perform, and she's like, I'm scared, and it's like, that's fine. That means that you care. It's okay to be nervous. It's because you want to do a good job, and all of our students have been doing such a lovely job, and I know Penny will too. She'll be playing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Everyone, give it up for Penny. All right. Up next, we have Maya. Maya has been putting herself, she's been categorizing herself as a Taylor Swift lover, especially with what she chooses for recital. And this time is no different. I actually like this version of Last Christmas. I always try to find a different version. No disrespect to Mr. George Michael. His is the best, right? All right, everyone, give it up for Maya.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you'll fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. A crowded room and friends with tired eyes, I'm hiding from you and your soul of eyes. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on, a face on, a lover, and a fire in his heart. A girl undercover, but you tore her apart. Maybe this year, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. give it to someone special.
This man is a super hard worker. He's always coming into class nice and practiced, and I'm convinced he practices more than I do. So anyways, these past few weeks, we've been working on a more difficult version of Carol of the Bells, and Trace has been killing it. The tempo sounds amazing. He's playing every note nice and clear, and we're excited to show you guys what Trace has been working on. Yeah, give it up for Trace.
All right. So I'm back. Next to me we have Ephraim. Ephraim and I have not been, student teacher for too long, but when he came, he's like, I just wanted to do musical theater. No, I don't have any experience, but I just want to do it. And I love people like that because they're just sponges. They're willing to just try anything. And we have laughs, we do experiments with the voice. We just try things out, and that's when you make the most magic happen. His song is from the musical Sweeney Todd, one of my personal favorites. It's awesome. Yes, there's a movie of it with Johnny Depp, but we don't talk about that one. The one on stage is better. This song is Johanna. It's a beautiful love song. Think of it almost like Romeo and Juliet. Lovely, lovely song for tenors, especially melodic tenors like Ephraim. Everyone, give it up for Ephraim.
I feel you, Johanna. I feel you. I was half convinced I'd waken, satisfied enough to dream you. Happily I was mistaken, Johanna. I'll steal you, Johanna. I'll steal you. Do they think that walls can hide you? Even now I'm at your window. I am in the dark beside you. Bear it sweetly in your yellow hair. I feel you, Johanna. And one day I'll steal you. Till I'm with you, then I'm with you there, sweetly buried in your yellow hair.
this is my student Trey, and I've been teaching him for, I think, like maybe a little under a year, but he's been at the school for a long time. He is multi-talented instrument-wise. He plays piano and drums and even a little bit of guitar. And today we're going to be playing one of his favorite songs right now called "Welcome Home" by Coheed and Cambria. It's a rocker, so get ready. Hold on to your seats. This is going to be an awesome song here.